What if I told you there was a magic pill that could cure your heart disease, lower your blood pressure, improve your kidney health, improve those aches and pains, and help you sleep better at night, reduce your stress, anxiety, and any other mood disorders you can think of? I bet you would stop me before I could even list all the benefits to ask me how to get your hands on that pill. Well, today I would like to tell you that it is possible to achieve all of those benefits. It may not come in the form of a magic pill, but it is possible. If you're wondering how that is possible, it's gratitude. Did you know that Professor Robert Emmons, he's a leading scientific expert on the science of gratitude. He has written numerous books and has done tons of research on the topic and have shown that it is possible when we practice gratitude on a daily basis. It helps us improve our physical, mental, social, and spiritual well-being, allowing us to have total fitness. So what is gratitude and how do you practice it? Let's find out. Gratitude is more than just an emotion. Gratitude is a habit. It's a mindset. Gratitude is the ability to find yourself in any situation, good or bad, and to be able to extract the good in any situation, even though it may be difficult for you at the moment. Gratitude is easier to practice when everything is going perfect, but it is most important to practice it when we're having our most difficult time, when we are miserable and things are just not going right for us. When you see this glass on my hand, what do you see? Do you see glass half full or glass half empty? Both answers are right, but if your first instinct was to say the glass is half full, congratulations. You chose to look at it with a positive attitude. And that's exactly what gratitude is to be able to find the positive in the midst of all the negatives. Practicing gratitude doesn't mean ignoring the problems or the challenges you're having. It simply means you're diverting your attention from the negative and onto the positive and all the good that's happening in your life. Because regardless of how bad or miserable your situation may be, there is always possible to find the good in every situation. Did you know that when we practice gratitude, our brain releases a powerful hormone called oxytocin? Oxytocin, among its many functions, allows us to expand our blood vessels, thereby lowering our blood pressure and protecting our heart. Oxytocin is also a powerful natural painkiller. So it's no wonder the scientific research now shows that those who practice gratitude on a daily basis experiences less aches and pain. And even if they do, they recover from it much faster. Oxytocin is also known as the love hormone. It helps us regulate our emotions and bond with others and be able to interact with others in a very positive manner. In addition to oxytocin, when we practice gratitude on a regular basis, our brain also releases two key neurotransmitters, serotonin and dopamine. Together, these three trio of neurotransmitters, they allow us to feel good from the inside out. Studies now also show that those who practice gratitude on a daily basis have a lower level of cortisol in their bloodstream, thereby allowing us to feel more relaxed and peaceful in our daily life. As a physical therapist, I treat patients dealing and suffering with aches and pains on a daily basis. Today, I would like to share one of my patients' story, Anna. She had recently lost her father to prostate cancer. Before she could even grapple with the loss of her father, her husband suddenly had a heart attack and passed away. She had to sell the house she lived in for more than 26 years with her husband. She moved overseas to a new job, brought her elderly mothers to live with her so that she could take care of her. Anna came to see me for back pain and aches all over her body that she had been experiencing for the past 5 years. After a few sessions, when I asked Anna, "How are you feeling?" she said, "Miserable, just as usual." Then I asked her, "How are you sleeping at night?" She said, "Actually, I have been sleeping a little better than before." Then I asked her, "How is your back pain?" Then she thought for a moment and answered, "Well, I wasn't able to stand more than 10 minutes before, but yesterday I did go out shopping and I was able to walk around for 30 minutes without having to sit down." It was then that I had assigned Anna to write in her gratitude journal. I had asked her at the end of the day to take a piece of paper and write at least 3 things that she was happy about her health, that she was grateful for. I also asked her to find at least one person in her life that she was grateful for and list at least one thing that she was happy about her overall life. In the coming weeks, I saw a tremendous change in Anna's moods and behavior. She started to find joy in life again. She began to enjoy the things that she used to enjoy before. And soon enough, she fully recovered from the aches and pain that she was having for the past 5 years, and she went on to recover fully. I want to end today's talk by sharing with you the story of the 99 Club. A long time ago, there was a king who suddenly found himself feeling very miserable, frustrated, and grumpy. And then he noticed his sweeper who cleans the palace each morning, and he noticed that the sweeper, as he cleaned, he was always whistling and singing away. The king thought to himself, "How is a person, a king such as myself, having all the riches in the world available to me, is so miserable, yet this poor sweeper is singing away in happiness?" So he called on his trusted advisor and asked him what the mystery was. The advisor thought to himself for a moment and replied to the king, "Ah, Your Highness, you see, the sweeper is not yet a member of the 99 Club." The advisor explained, "You see, Your Highness, in order to truly understand the predicament of the 99 Club, we must do the following." The advisor told the king that they need to put 99 gold coins in a bag and place it in front of the sweeper's home. The next morning, the sweeper's wife being the first to wake up, she saw a shiny bag in front of the door. She reached for it and opened it, and she was astonished to see that there were gold coins inside. So she rushed inside, she woke up her children, she woke up her husband, the sweeper. And they all gathered around and they started to count the gold coins. And each time they counted, they all came up 99 coins. And the sweeper and the wife thought to themselves, "Surely nobody left 99 coins. One must be missing." So they all started to look for the missing coin. And in doing so, so much time had passed that the wife wasn't able to make breakfast that morning, and the sweeper realized that he was already late to work. So he went to work on empty stomach to clean the palace. When he showed up to work that morning, the king noticed that the sweeper wasn't himself. He was very grumpy, he was miserable, he was frustrated, and he was not whistling and singing away as he cleaned. So the king now called on his advisor and asked him, "What is the mystery behind the sweeper's mood change today?" The trusted advisor now revealed to the king that the sweeper was now an official member of the 99 Club. Hence, he is no longer content with what he has, and he is looking for the missing coin, and he will stay miserable until he does. So, much like the sweeper at the end of this story, most of us in life are often so focused on finding the missing coins in our life that we forget to celebrate the good things, the wins, the victories that we often experience on a daily basis. And that is the true and the root cause of our unhappiness. So, the next time you find yourself with an adversity, I want you to ask yourself the following questions. What's good about this situation? What can I learn from this situation? How can I benefit from this situation? Is there something good about this situation that I can be grateful for? So now that you know how gratitude can help us, you must be wondering how much gratitude is the right amount of gratitude. Well, just as if you would take that pill if it existed on a daily basis, gratitude too should be practiced on a daily basis. There are so many ways to practice gratitude, but today I would like to share just a few that I think are easy and practical. Let's find out. You can practice keeping a gratitude journal. At the end of the day, take a few minutes before going to bed and start listing at least 5 things. If you can't find 5 things, write as many as you can about the things that you're grateful for that day. And keep in mind, you don't have to find new things every day. Things that you were grateful for yesterday, you can still be grateful for it today. You can also start to keep a gratitude jar, such as this one. You can each day at the end of the night, you can take a piece of paper, write the things that you're grateful for, place it in the jar. The great thing about the jar is if you ever find yourself in a day where you just can't think of anything to be grateful for, simply reach into your jar and read what you wrote before that you are grateful for. It will help you feel better to know that there are things that you're still grateful for. Another great way to build a habit for practicing gratitude is to meditate. Meditate on your relationship with your friends, with your family, with your parents, with your children. And ask yourself, what have I received from them? What have I given them? And how would my life be without them present? Allowing yourself to reflect on these thoughts on a daily basis will build your habit for practicing gratitude daily. Remember, gratitude, though it's one of the most positive emotions we can experience, it is a habit. It must be practiced daily. And the more you practice, the better you will get. Until next time, I'm Dr. Tazia Sarder, wishing you to be well, stay well, and count your blessings.